we've seen you do some singing. We've seen you dance on Dancing with the Stars, and now you're on The Masked Singer. Was this the natural next step, or what made you want to join the show?
Well, this show is a party, and if you invite me to a party, I will show up. Just to warn you, for sure. Yeah, I was not expecting this. It was really fun. Last season, I was on season 10. I was a clue giver with Lance Bass.
Mhm.
I just remember being there, and it was such an incredible experience. So when they asked me, I was like, absolutely. And then once I got in the costume, I thought, what have I got myself into? Because it was really hard to walk in.
I was just going to ask you about that because that costume looked really hard to navigate. You were kind of like hopping around a little bit, and I don't even know. I don't even know how I would have been able to stand in that.
Well, I think maybe I should have been a mascot. I think I should have worked at Disneyland instead of been on The Office because I really had fun with it. I was like, this is really fun. So I kind of figured it out. I just got, you can't get overly exhausted because you still have to sing. So, but it was fun. It was really fun. I just felt like the crowd was so responsive and it's fun to, communicate a little, with small move. I mean, just the design of Starfish was so adorable. I just felt like she needed all that energy.
Yeah,
Like jump up and down.
and you sounded great too.
Oh,
So
thank you so much.
yeah, of course.
So
Who
fun.
knew who knew about your performance? Who did you tell?
Well, my boyfriend, and one of my sisters, I gotta be honest with you, I feel like I have such a big mouth, and everyone, and when I told my one sister, she's like, "Don't tell me this because if I say I don't want to," like I come from a big family, and like, sometimes it's just better to keep your mouth shut. So I called everybody like right before the last episode started, like, okay. Yeah, but my boyfriend, he works in TV. He's a photographer for TV shows. He's done like a million, galleries. He's worked on everything from Seinfeld to Golden Girls, Friends, everything, and The Office, of course, because that's how I met him. And so I was afraid he was going to know the crew. So he was all like hidden with that "Don't talk to me" sweatshirt, well, the visor and the gloves. Like it's so hard to wear a shirt that says "Don't talk to me" because I
Yeah.
want to talk to everybody. Terrible.
Well, what was their reaction after watching you?
How dare you not tell? No, actually, it was all positive. I mean,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? It's part of the show. Keep your
Yeah.
mouth shut. But it's fun. It's a fun secret, and this show has a very strange hypnotic charm. I feel like it sort of feels like the drugs just kicked in when the show started. It just feels so psychedelic. It's just so out of body. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it is kind of bizarre when you're watching it because there's all these like kooky costumes and there's lights and there's people coming out and then the men in black. It's like there's a lot going on.
There is, and then our voices are altered when we
Yeah.
speak, not when we sing, but when we speak. So you're like, oh my God. And that's in the moment. There's this weird simulator that just like changes your voice. It's nuts.
Wow. Well, shifting gears a little bit to Dancing with the Stars, you joined your former partner, Pasha, on the last night of the Pros Tour. How
I
special was that
did.
to you?
It was so fun to be there. I actually did a big chunk of the tour when I did Dancing with the Stars 4 years ago. So I was really, so I know that, that experience so well. I mean, I could not party when I was on tour with Dancing with the Stars. It was too hard. And there were too many people showing up and you didn't want to disappoint them. And we were on a bus and it was intense. But it was a great experience. And I felt like it was a great personal triumph for me because I didn't think I could do it. I felt like I'm too old. It's over. Oh my gosh, I'm in my 50s. This is ridiculous. But I'm here to tell you, we count ourselves out too quickly in life. And if you can give yourself another chapter, you got to do it. You got to do it. Give yourself the opportunity. Don't let I mean, whatever. If other people shut you down, but don't shut yourself down. So yeah,
Totally.
so I feel like Mass Singer is definitely part of that message for me, being a late bloomer. It's like that ship has not sailed. Just stand on the dock. There's another boat coming. Get on, sail it.
I want to also ask you about what you're doing with Jane Lynch and co-hosting the Alzheimer's Association's California Magic of Music Gala.
Yeah.
And what made you want to partner and get involved in that? And what can you tell us about it?
Well, Jane Lynch and I performed together quite a bit over the last
Yes,
9 years.
yes.
Jane and I did a Christmas album called "A Swingin' Little Christmas," and we go out on tour every December, whether you like it or not. And we played places like the Kennedy Center, the
Yeah.
Carlisle Hotel. Like we really are so lucky. We're so fortunate to get to do these kind of shows. So yeah, we're bringing awareness to Alzheimer's and hopefully raising enough money to to find a cure.
Yeah.
Alzheimer's is one of those diseases that it is. I feel like it's everywhere now. It affects every family, and we just can't find a cure fast enough. So May 9th, we'll be doing this performance and fundraiser in California. I believe that it's at Sony Studios, but you could just go to the website and give a little, like whatever you can give, every little bit helps. We have to fix this. Alzheimer's it decimates everybody.
Yeah.
And I just feel like we have to find a cure.